Blackwell rounds it out for the Musketeers. 3 points, 1 of 4 from the floor, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Xavier shoots 37% for the game, 19 of 51. They were 44% from 3, 11 of 25, 13 of 17, 77%. A respectable performance at the free throw line. And we're joined now by head coach Brian Neal. And Coach, needless to say, a tough night for you defensively. You know Seton Hall's a good transition team, and they really did a nice job getting up and down the floor and getting through your defense tonight.
Oh, it wasn't. We were not even out there. It was like they were in a track meet and we were in a cross country meet, and it didn't add up.
Coach, I thought just looking at Seton Hall's guards, their physicality, their strength might have played a little bit of a factor in there. It just seems like your guards just had a hard time keeping them in front.
That would be the understatement of the evening, Rich. Yes, you're right. We struggled in every way to keep them to do anything. We were on our heels the whole time. You got to give them credit for that. I mean, they're kids. They're a good team. They're 12-5. It's not like they're just garbage. I mean, they're a good team, and they played, I think, pretty solid. And I don't think we played very good.
You still showed some ability to come back. You were down 9 here to start the second half. You got it to 1. You got the lead a couple of times. 7 lead changes, 5 ties tonight. So you were in the ball game, and that defense just really let you down here.
Yeah, it wasn't just that. We let ourselves down every way. We continually shot ourselves a foot. Every time we would get back in the game, it was dumb passes. It was dribbling off our foot. It was our mistakes constantly stopped our runs and then started runs for them. And it was continuous. And when we played pretty solid, we could battle with them. But when we shot ourselves in the foot, it was ugly.
Again, some of those magic numbers, the 21 turnovers, 22 points off. When you get up into that 20, 15 range in turnovers, it's really going to be problems for you.
No, yeah, that's right. And we were just so sloppy. We had 11 of them in the second half. I thought we were over that. We had 7 to start the game in the first maybe 7, 8, 10 minutes. And then
it was 7 and 8 minutes.
And then we settled down. And I mean, we were unprepared. That this team I obviously did a garbage job this week. We were unprepared. We were not ready to play. I've never seen so many mental mistakes out of us, especially on our home floor. It's pretty embarrassing, to be honest with you.
Coach, in your offense against their zone, when you got the ball into the high post area, that's the area that was open a lot of times. It seemed like your bigs were a little uncomfortable in the situations where they were able to turn and face some good things happen. Talk about that.
Well, I told him after I had to call timeout one time. I said, just turn and throw the ball. I said, quit dribbling. I said, you look like you're scared to death. I said, so just turn and throw the ball to one of the guards who are wide open. And when we did that, we continued getting threes. They just, they killed us for loose balls. I talked about racing for loose balls. And they beat us to more than their fair share of loose balls. And we were on our heels. We looked like little intimidated, whatever. I'm going to shut up before I get in trouble.
Well, you got a few days to regroup and get back after a good Villanova team. That one will be on the road, and you face some challenges on the road so far this season. Just 1-4 away here from Cintas Center. So
yeah,
you will have a couple of days to regroup, and I'm confident that you will. I know you don't feel that way right now.
We'll see,
but I'm confident that you will, and we're going to have a good ball game up there at Villanova.
I hope you are. It's those young ladies mingling in the stands right now, but we'll see.
Okay,
all right, thanks, guys. Bye.